Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. We're going to be doing something a little bit different this week on Roll for Sandwich. It is Beer Week. Every day this week, we will also roll for a beer, courtesy of our friends at Revolution Brewing. We even got beer dice to use this week. Hopefully they're lucky. All right, let's get things started with our roll for bread. 3 white bread. Just a couple of slices of simple, soft, basic white bread. But sometimes, that's all you need. Next up, let's roll for main. 7 salami. Salami's not a bad start. It was one of my favorites growing up. Hopefully the dice keep being nice. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 6 smoked cheddar. This smoked cheddar is a nice sharp cheddar, though the sharpness is mellowed quite a bit by the smoke. It's got a really nice woodsy flavor to it, and I think it should go well with the spices in the salami. I think it'll pair nicely with a beer too, but I guess that remains to be seen. Well, tasted, I guess. Next up, let's roll for roughage. 5 red onion and 7 sauerkraut. Definitely not a bad roll with the red onion. That little bit of bite should go nicely with the smoked cheddar, and the raw onion will also give us a little bit of crunch. It's been a little while since we've had sauerkraut on the show, but I figured bringing it back for the beer episodes would be a good idea. In the past, I've gone straight from the jar onto the sandwich, but I've been told that I should try warming up the sauerkraut, so that's what I'm gonna do. And now we'll add our warm sauerkraut straight to our sandwich on top of our onions. The sauerkraut will add a little bit of density and texture, as well as that nice sour fermented taste that it's known for. Honestly, I'm on board so far. All right, let's get wild with our wild magic roll. 6 pumpkin pie spice. The dice just wanted to remind me that it's fall, so I guess now we're adding this spice mixture that contains allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, all those good fall flavors. All right, and for our last roll, as far as the sandwich is concerned, let's roll for our sauce. 13 curry sauce. This curry sauce, also sometimes called curry ketchup, is a tomato-based sauce with curry spices. It's actually pretty delicious, and I'm not really a fan of ketchup. The slight sweetness and curry spices mixed with the pumpkin pie spice should prove to be pretty interesting. Let's get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's roll for our beer. We've got the Hero IPA Variety Pack from Revolution Brewing, and we're gonna roll to see which one we go with today. 3 Hazy Hero. Hazy Hero is a hazy IPA with 7.3% alcohol. It's got a bitterness rating of 35 IBUs, which is pretty light for an IPA. It's about 3 times as bitter as a Bud Light. We'll finish up our pour here, and then we'll see how this pairs with our sandwich. Might be too soon to call, but I think we did all right. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich cut in half here. And let's take a look at that cross-section. Looks okay to me. Well, for our first installment in this mini-series, it seems we got off easy, which I am okay with. Let's give it a taste. And of course, let's taste our beer. I'd say all the flavors in the sandwich work together pretty well. That smoked cheddar paired with the curry sauce is pretty good. And that pumpkin pie spice doesn't even stand out as weird. The beer has nice grapefruity citrus notes from the hops without being too bitter, and I think they work pretty well together. I'd say we're starting off this week pretty strong. We really ended up with a nice, cohesive, and pretty tasty situation here. Hopefully the rest of the week treats us just as kindly, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 9.3 today, and I'm gonna call it a hazy shade of autumn. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again right here on Wednesday.